Hi, my name is Sim, and I will be talking about myself and my grandson Ian. I worked with an MNC and managed project teams of over 50 consultants for over 30 years. And I am a founder of an IT company and formerly the CEO of that company. I am a single parent of 2 girls and I have 2 wonderful grandchildren. I had a serious tailbone injury about 45 years ago while playing netball. I never sought treatment and the effects were severe over time. Nothing really helped. I've tried everything and I accepted that I had to live with the pain and eventually give up sports. I kept praying that I will never be a cripple. But then I met Lifewave 2 years ago. I can now live my life with less pain. It has taken 2 years, but it was well worth it. My grandson was diagnosed with asthma and intolerance to cow protein at age 2. He started patching and he seems to be fine now. He sprained his ankle one night and could not walk at all. With Lifewave, he was back in school after 4 days.
Hi, I'm Angel. I'm a mobile developer and I'm always looking for ways to earn more money to build my family. I had stomach problems since I was 14, including gastric, bloating, acid reflux, and lactose intolerance. I also had very bad skin allergy with rashes all over my hands and legs after COVID vaccine. Throughout the years, I've seen many different doctors for advice, admitted into hospital every year for 3 years, and all the doctors told me that my stomach problems were incurable. I could only avoid food that I couldn't eat. Then I visited Chinese doctors for my stomach problems and a skin allergy for a total of 2 years. I took a lot of medicines, ordered a lot of food. However, my stomach problems only got worse, and the rashes were spreading everywhere. It was really very disturbing to me as I really love eating and I couldn't eat much. I couldn't wear long pants as it made my rashes grow more, and wearing short pants only made me look uglier. But ever since I met Lifewave, my stomach has recovered 95% after 6 months of using Lifewave. Now, I can basically eat anything I want. I went to Thailand in April, drank milk tea and ate spicy food every day, but my stomach had no issue at all. I can finally enjoy food. The rashes have also disappeared from my hands and legs magically, and all the scars were healed after 7 months.
Hi, I'm Jovan. I have been a customer service line for 1.5 years. I have been diagnosed with dengue, which caused me to be in the hospital for 1 week. The effect of dengue have given me a disease which is called rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis has made my life suffer as I suffer severe pain and severe bang of my back. Sometimes in the morning, I have to crawl out from the bed to go to the washroom due to the pain. I'm unable to do daily exercises and unable to walk normally as I sometimes limp to go to the office. But I've met Lifewave. Lifewave has changed my life where my pain gradually improved, my mobility become better, and my back gradually improves. I'm able to do daily exercise now and able to walk like a normal person without any limping.
Hey everyone, my name is Chin Hua and I am a qualified pharmacist that have 10 years of experience in hospital, retail pharmacies and corporate based in England and Malaysia. I was suffering from severe gut issues for over 15 years that doctors could not find out what was wrong with me. Most mornings I would wake up feeling nauseated. I would try to vomit but nothing comes out but air. I live with Gaviscon, charcoal and gastric pills. Because of my education background, I was made believe that medicines were the only way for my gut issues. But then, I met Lifewave. After trying out this amazing technology for 7 months, my many years of gut issues started to improve and eventually disappeared. Now I can take curry, coffee, tea without feeling sick like I used to. I don't have to be dependent on drugs anymore. Plus, I've been the healthiest and happiest I've ever been in years. Now I'm known by my peers as the pharmacist who does not sell drugs. Instead, I use holistic ways to help people to regain their health. Thank you, Lifewave.
我是 Karen， 在2019年，我的儿子严重心动脉破裂，也称为是爆血管，总共经历了5次的开颅手术，那进出了5-6家医院，5位脑专科医生宣判他永久性的植物人， 那就建议我们放弃治疗。手术后，他昏迷了1个月，而我不放弃，给他进行了4次干细胞的疗程。过后，他开始有了微弱的感觉，但他还是卧床不起，连哭泣都没有声音，更别讲是讲话。直到我遇到的Lifewave，他的情况有了很大的改善。经过20个月的努力，他从植物人恢复到现在能稳稳的坐站立，并且开始学习走路和讲话。他特别喜欢唱歌，我期待不久的将来可以带他出国旅行。感谢Lifewave。
大家好，我是 Michelle from JB。我在2017年确诊天疱疮，也就是我的免疫系统失调，皮肤上会起水泡，而且伤口非常难愈合。我需要大剂量的类固醇，我吃了4年的类固醇，身体出现了很多的副作用，所以医生建议我配合化疗。我每一年的医药费大概是3到40千左右，花了这么多钱，其实我的病没有好，反而我的问题越来越多。所以我很庆幸我在2021年遇到 Lifewave， 也谢谢锦龙的鼓励。我使用产品后，我的水肿消了，我减了8 kg， 我的气色、我的皮肤都变好。1年后，我停止使用所有的药物。我最近的成绩单就是我的体检报告，我的发炎指数从原本超标10倍，到现在接近正常水平。我的肝脏有颗血管瘤不见了，子宫的肿囊、白带发炎都好了，脊椎侧弯也恢复正常，真的非常感谢 Lifewave。
My name is Peng Tian. I'm a geotechnical engineer which had involved in several mega infrastructure projects such as Tube Highway, electric double track projects in Malaysia. About 24 years ago, when I had my first gout attack, I was thinking I twisted my ankles. The sharp pain was horrible and it happened at the most critical part, which is my legs. The gout attack continued, and until a day I found that my finger joint swollen, and doctor informed that the uric acid is leading to gouty arthritis. During that time I was 40 years old and I cannot continue my life with this, and I started to look for solutions to my uric acid. Until February 2024, I got the chance to know about Lifewave, and I started patching on 1st March 2024. During the first 10 days, my uric is full of bubbles, and after 10 days, my finger joint started to subside.
I am Ganesh Kenny. I'm a lecturer by profession. 2 years ago, in the year 2022, I had CKD, chronic kidney disease, and during my course of dialysis for 2 weeks, had a cardiac arrest. So due to my cardiac arrest, I was in a comatose state for 14 days. My comatose state, I lost close to 30 kgs. The coma state actually caused me to lose my eyesight, and that not only that, I used to speak with a very heavy slur. I couldn't remember a lot of this. I was using 2 patches on a daily basis. Within a month, my vision improved. After wearing the patch for close to 3 months, I saw a lot of changes in myself. But now I'm able to function back to normal, so I started working to everyone out there. If you have a condition, you may want to explore Lifewave because it does transform lives. Thank you.
My name is Ang Su Hui. I am a nurse of 30 years, the youngest to reach administrative management post in Asunda Hospital PJ in my mid-20s. Cancer survivor since 2017. 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. My hands, veins were damaged during chemotherapy, and immense pain continued long after the chemo. I couldn't use my right hand without pain. Even holding a pen was painful. The scary bit when drugs didn't help much, and it affected my liver and kidney functions. Doctor can't tell me when my hand functions will recover. I was only in my early 40s. I can't imagine being right-hand handicapped and never to be a nurse again. But I met Lifewave. My right hand is fully functional now, and all it took was 6 weeks. I've been given a second chance at life and I want to do better. These days, I look at non-invasive as well as natural options that are effective, safe and practical for long-term self-maintenance. I started sharing in public more on what people can do to be well and balanced.
I'm Celeste. I am a mother of 2 adult children, and I believe I have done a great job in guiding my children's academic and social development. 2.5 years ago, I developed chronic back pain due to a serious slip disc at L4, L5 vertebrae, along the sciatica pain in my left leg. As a result, I had difficulty in my mobility. My only options from the orthopedic surgeon was to undergo an operation, which I was not in favor of it at all, but the pain caused me so much agony I couldn't do any of my favorite workouts. I was miserable. My best friend introduced me the Lifewave patches and I used it for 9 months. The pain gradually subsided and eventually disappeared. Now, I can go back to my workouts and I am thrilled to achieve my dreams of hiking in Italy this coming August. Thank you, Lifewave, for giving me back my life.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Jalaluddin Jafar. I was an IT professional for more than 35 years. I was involved as the project director to develop the scriptless share trading system called the Central Depository System for Bursa Malaysia. I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2 for more than 15 years. My doctor had prescribed medication, but over the years, my diabetes condition got from bad to worse. My doctor recommended that I start taking insulin injections, but I refused because I did not want to be dependent on insulin injection. Because of my condition, I was feeling tired, lethargic and easily get sleepy. I'm actually quite an active person, but I was not active as I want to because of my condition. I had taken a slower pace in my online business. I was introduced to Lifewave in August 2023 and I started patching then. I feel more energetic and active and I'm not as lethargic as before. I could stay awake if I have to attend to business. Once I stayed awake for 20 hours before Lifewave, having to stay awake for that length of time would be a challenge. My friends also say that I look healthier and younger. My blood sugar reading is back to single digit and in the normal range, and I do not have to take insulin injections until now. Thank you, Lifewave.
Good evening, my name is Lingam. I'm 65 years old. In 2020, I had an ischemic stroke. The ischemic stroke did not kill me as the doctors saved me, but the hospital bill almost killed me when I noticed that it was $202,000. After 2.5 years, I had the fortune of coming across Lifewave. Lifewave has immensely changed my life. I am feeling so much more healthier. I have overcome my disabilities and my disorders are almost vanishing.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I was retrenched on March 2017. On 30th September 2010, I met with a car accident at the Maju Express Highway. The impact of this car accident has left me with lumbar 2 and lumbar 3 being fractured. In 1990, I was diagnosed with a disease called ankylosing spondylitis. Spine was already completely fused and I was constantly on Acoxia, on Tramadol to relieve my pain until my brother-in-law introduced to me Lifewave patches. Over the past 10 months, I've definitely seen a lot of improvement. I could get in and out of the car much easier and I could now get up to the car with much ease.
大家好，我是钟慧兰，来自新加坡。我是一名家庭主妇，我的身体健康状态其实不好。我就40岁进入更年期，43岁就已经停经。之后我就要面对身体有红潮的问题，失眠的问题，情绪的问题。我的耳鸣也是10多年了。然后我的眼睛戴隐形眼镜受伤，然后还有身体的湿气、身体的酸痛，经常扭伤，我的膝盖扭力不能蹲不能跑，这些问题也是10多年了。是因为落枕我才去认真使用这贴片，竟然3秒钟就把我的疼痛挪去，在很短的时间里面我就发现到我的耳朵眼睛就好，然后我的身体健康状态越来越好。我现在用了1年多这个贴片， 我非常的有自信。我未来的梦想是希望能够继续的使用这贴片，帮助更多有需要的人。
I'm Mike Chu. I'm a retired Navy officer with the Royal Malaysian Navy, an artificer engineer. 7 years ago, I suffered a stroke. 3 years later, I got my COVID booster shot. Due to the COVID booster shot, I developed severe psoriasis, eczema, and prurigo nodularis. I have tried everything from steroid creams to oral medication to seeing various skin specialists and even the head of dermatology department in HUKM. Nothing actually works. At last, I met Lifewave. Within 3 days of patching, my psoriasis, eczema, and nodularis subsided. I now have more energy. I sleep better, no more itching, and my hair is growing black. And I'm now sharing this amazing technology with my friends and family.
Hi, I'm Po Chu, a retired grandmother, blessed with 7 adorable grandchildren. However, my mobility and vitality have been deteriorating. I have knee pain and frozen shoulder. If you have been in it, you will know what it means. This pain will actually trigger tears from your eyes when you are being touched. And I've been on traditional treatment, which only brought more pain, and surgery seems to be my next option until I discovered Lifewave. Discovering Lifewave was nothing short of miraculous. The patches restore my mobility and vitality, banishing the debilitating pain once seems insurmountable. Lifewave transformed not just my physical health but also rekindle my zest for life. With boundless energy and renewed purpose, I am now free to explore the world and share life-changing power of Lifewave with everyone I meet.
I'm Erica. I'm in the food business. I make chutneys, roasted peppers, and chicken liver pate. Sounds delicious, right? I have 2 young adult children, and I have a great story to tell about my father. My father has been forgetful for a long time. There are times when he has forgotten what we have just shared, and he has also forgotten what he has just eaten. And we have to continuously remind him on what is going to be happening, like tomorrow or even in the next hour. And we are very worried about this. I am scared that one day that my father might forget all about me. Then I found Lifewave. One fine day when I brought my father out for lunch, as usual, he started to become a different person like when he was younger. He seemed more alert, brighter. So I asked him if he has something to say and could I record him. He said yes, and he started speaking smoothly and coherently for the first time in a long time. You will be able to see that from the video later on. When I showed this video to my family was astounded by his speech. He is much more alert these days and more jovial and can remember recent events better than before. Thank you, Lifewave.
我是几个孙子的婆婆。当我应该享福的时候，我突然病倒入院，医生说我中了大肠癌，就马上跟我开刀。开刀过后全身无力，3个月再去检查，癌症扩散到肺部，医生说一定要打 chemo。幸好我遇到Lifewave，我用3天后身体开始变有活力，3个月后再去看医生。读书本来9点多下到2，医生跟我说不用打 chemo 了。现在我的身体很健康，能睡能吃，还常常出国旅游，感恩Lifewave。
Hi everyone, I'm Jolene from Brunei. My husband and I run retail stores, Mothercare and Littlewood since 1996. My fated journey with Lifewave began in April 2021 with a positive turnaround of my mother-in-law health. She was 99 back then. However, her health has not been good for the past 15 years. She has been admitting in and out of the hospital a couple of times per year. However, back in April when she had pneumonia and also back infection, the doctor couldn't do anything about it. She recovered amazingly well in a week's time, although she passed on 2 years later at 101. She had 2 years of good life. We celebrated 100-year and 101 years birthday with her, and she was able to, enjoy the food with the family and also spend good time, quality time with her grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I am so grateful for Lifewave
for giving her a good 2 years of quality life.
我的名字是 Anne， 我是很喜欢大自然的。我拥有一个果园，种满了榴莲、山竹子、红毛丹。我也有养鱼。我不喜欢任何的化学农药，所以我的果园完全没有放任何化学药物。当我认识 Lifewave， 我把贴片贴在榴莲树上。最近发现榴莲的产量是以前的3倍，而且果肉香浓及美味。有一天，我发现我家的鱼已奄奄一息了。原来供应鱼儿的氧气机器坏了。我把贴片贴在鱼缸外面，2个小时过后，真神奇，鱼儿全部健健康康。多谢Lifewave，多么神妙的贴片。
Hello! Join me on the stage. What do you say? What do you say? When you look at all those stories, if any one of you are not teary, I think it's either you don't understand English or because somehow you forgot the patch. So, I started Lifewave 5 years ago. I resigned as a civil engineer, and someone asked me, how are you so sure the sticker like this can make you money? And I said there are two things. There are things that we can make money, but we shouldn't do. But there are also things that we have to do, even it can't make us money. And now I found something that we have to do, and it offers much more than money. So I've started from hand carrying my stock all around Malaysia and Singapore to driving multiple luxurious cars, from not having even 50 ringgit in my bank account to having multiple premier cards, from sleeping on the cardboard to having bungalows, from going door to door to do presentation to now having showroom internationally, from doing everything all by myself, the packaging, the writing, the shipping, to having nice stuff across the world, from not being able to give anything good to my parents to be able to provide them the best day of their life. And what I think, most of us are born healthy, but we screw this up. Lifewave is here to offer us a second chance to be healthy again, then we can be valuable to the people around us. Previously, I was very sick. I have nasal allergy, I have a sinus, I have asthma. I was basically a tissue paper boy. I was carrying boxes and boxes of tissue everywhere, but now, look at my look at my energy, look at my fire within me. I can go around places and places to bring light and healing to people around me, and it's all because of light. And I believe as I bring light to others, it light up my way too. So, are you going to be the next light for others? This is not just ordinary patches. This is light. This is Lifewave, and this is Lifewave! Live long, live well, live younger!